All right, so I wanted to do this video because, man, this year has been a roller coaster, and I am really thankful for the roller coaster. Today, Saturday, it's a beautiful day out here in Atlanta. Crazy things have happened all year, both good and bad. When it comes down to YouTube, I've been doing a lot of content. And if you've been following me and you've been subscribed from me from the very beginning, I really do appreciate it. You watched every video by me. I really do appreciate it. The people that don't watch the videos because, you want to see certain kinds of clickbait content and it doesn't appeal to you that I do different things, but you have questions for me for things that I've answered already, I still do appreciate you because at the end of the day, you don't even have to associate yourself with me. And real recognizes real. I do appreciate it. And I also want to give shout outs before I get into the real nit grit of this video. I want to give shout outs to people like Curtis King because I've done like podcasts and we talked about Curtis King on here and people have like this theory, oh, well, Curtis, you don't like Curtis King. Yes, I do. I really like his content. That's why I'm speaking of him in a positive light because he puts out quality content every day almost, regardless of the schedule of things that happens. And I know I've been gone for like a week or so. I've been doing stuff behind the scenes. And, despite what people think about me, thinking that I'm just somebody that just stays at home and that it's really easy to do the content that I do and that bullshit that people just like to say in the comment section. Right? Where are you when these other content creators put out this garbage? Yeah, we getting into it. But yeah, Curtis King's put out some quality stuff and he deserves his following. It's obvious. Another person that I want to give a shout out to is Accurate Beats, which has put out some great content on some hip hop shit. He's been doing stuff that isn't popular per se by the people on this channel, but you guys should check him out. Bo Beats as well with the hardware. He's earned his keep in the community and both of them have surpassed me on a lot of things. And I really do see why. And that's why I have made adjustments in the past few years, past 3 years. I've been on YouTube for about 12 years now. Maybe a little longer than that because I started my YouTube account when YouTube was early, before the whole monetization thing and all that. And I do say to the people that are getting into YouTube for the first time that wants to do whatever kind of content, if you're in it for the money, man, you're going to lose bad. You're going to lose really bad, even if you start getting the money. Because if you're faking your social media status and all you want is for certain people to give you checks and get sponsors and whatever the case is, you're going to get burned, my guy. You're just going to get burned. You're going to be very disappointed and you're not going to really like your career. And it is what it is. Like it will catch up to you, especially if you're just taking checks from companies and the products that you are talking about aren't good because the end users are going to attack you. And it's crazy because I feel like, and this is my general thought, this is wide open Ad McCree, no editing, none of the bullshit, none of the Cosby Show garbage. Damn, why did I use Bill Cosby as a reference? Anyways, moving forward from there. None of the happy-go-lucky Disney type quality content or whatever. And I'm really not that type of person anyways. Like, and that's what really, I think that's the real problem with YouTube right now is that they're so into the advertiser-friendly look that they have lost what it means, what made the community great in the first place. It was obviously represented very badly in that YouTube Rewind video because there are plenty of us out here that notice that they put the same damn people in every one of those videos, and some of them being celebrities that don't need that look. I just think that you guys should, if you're going to give it to me, give it to the other people that do a worse job. That's just to the haters, and also to the people that like to troll and like to point out stuff and like to talk smack behind the scenes, not realizing that people do come and let me know all the information, screenshot, and they put you on blast. And I've chosen to ignore it, but I'm at the point now where if I do ignore what people say and then they do come out publicly about it and I still ignore it, that not addressing it is actually worse than addressing it. Regardless of how your emotional feelings, happen, if you don't address what's going on, that people are talking about and giving your perspective, you're definitely going to hurt yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because people are out here, they don't care. And lying, sadly enough, is more entertaining than the truth. So, 2019 is all about just taking the gloves off, because a lot of people have this weird perspective about me, thinking that I'm just going to ignore them, a goofy person, and I'm goofy. I don't have a problem with that. People have been calling me goofy for a while. And, the same people that have been goofy, they're talking, hey, you're goofy, you're corny, you're a cornball, and certain things. They have experienced other sides of me that they weren't ready for. So I hope you guys are prepared for 2019, because I'm going to show you all of the layers. And I think it's important that I do show people all the layers. I'm not going to talk about be like other people, because I've seen people talking about, I'm cutting them off because they don't talk to me. And I'm cutting them off because they're not giving me an opportunity or something like that. Make an opportunity for yourself. Because if you have time to focus on this negative bullshit, then you have time to grow your brand, and you need to start from there. And yes, there aren't entertaining videos about building your brand. They're not supposed to be entertaining. They're supposed to be educational. You should be happy that there's people out there that are willing to understand, that are willing to take time to explain how branding works and building a community works. And that's one thing I really do appreciate you guys, because a lot of you guys that are a part of this community over here on my social media, wherever it be, or even in my personal life. Shout out to King David for moving out here from Indiana to Atlanta, because a lot of people, because, I've been out here for Atlanta for a long time, and, it's a lot of work I had to put in to get where I'm at now. And there's still a lot more work, because regardless of my positions that I hold now, there's still people that is like, oh, whatever, who? And then later down the line, they find out, well, damn, he keeps on stepping up in the ranks, and I don't understand it. And I was where he was at, and blah, blah, blah. And you see, it's because you look down on people. And I don't look down on people, but I do feel like a lot of the people that have been reaching out and that are reaching out to collaborate and stuff like that probably didn't care about me months ago. You need to work on your own stuff so we actually can build together. You know what I'm saying? Like, that will help. That will help a lot. Don't look for free checks. And I say that, and it's been said to me, that don't think that I wasn't rejected by people that I really cared about and all that stuff, and didn't know them, but I just really liked what they did. And then later down the line, now they give me that respect that I deserve, and I'm not shitting on them, because when you shit on somebody after you have achieved something, that's gonna make you look really bad too, because that's something that really needs to stop. I don't know. I'm not trying to be off topic, but these are things that I've been holding in my heart, and I've been dealing with a lot of anger, and I think a lot of my anger with this community is the fact that they choose to attack me on many things that I do a lot of research and all that, and I do think that of course, if you do the most perfect of videos, that there's going to be one thing wrong, and then people are going to point at that one thing wrong. That's just what you deal with as a content creator. You can have one little thing that's wrong, and people just don't understand that nobody's perfect. And so, for some reason, that's a really hard thing for people to understand, is that nobody is perfect. That people are going to act a fool, and people are going to be upset, and people are going to have these moments where they're going to have flaws that are out in the open, and that you can't just go ha 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 ha. But I think we live in a society where finger pointing is so powerful that when somebody finally gets the finger pointed at them, that they can't deal with it. And that's one thing I appreciate all my mentors for doing to me, because that helped me develop the tough skin that I needed to deal with the people that I deal with now when they are negative. And again, don't worry about if you're getting a lot of damn views on your video. This video itself probably might not get over 100 views. But, you know, the people that have watched this video, I hope you get something about me, that I really do care about this community. I'm not going to sit here and be called a sellout when I'm not sold. I haven't sold out. And dude, I still stay in the hood, man. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed, but I'm trying my hardest to get the fuck out of the hood, get my family out the hood, trying to provide for my family, and to get more opportunities to where I can put the people that have worked as hard as me or harder into those better positions, because a lot of people do not want to see other people shine. I have put people on and gave them opportunities. Now they're in better spots, and I have not did a thing wrong to them. But if I said no to one thing, which you got to understand, not everybody's going to agree with you on everything. You should not want yes men on your team or have a yes men type mentality. You should want some type of dynamic, and arguments are dynamics. But also at the same time, when you have people that are calling you out for shit, and I think I should wrap it up with that. I've been called out for taking other people's content unlawfully, and I don't need to look at your content like that. That makes me not want to sit there and give other channels shout outs that are growing, because you have guys that have blatantly take content from me word for word, verbatim to this point on, and you know they haven't gave me one fucking shout out, but they are way bigger than me. And been way bigger than me. And I've been on YouTube, again, I've been on YouTube for like 12 years. I've been on YouTube for 12 years. These last 3 years have been the years that I've been shining the most. And this year hasn't been that huge of a year for me. I have not cracked a damn video higher than, I guess, 20,000 views or whatever. I don't think. But my fault. I could look at doing content that is more beginner friendly, and I will. I've been told to do stuff that is more beginner friendly. So that's fine. That's fine. But I don't like it when people call me out for stuff that I have not done. And again, that goes back to me saying, hey, I'm going to address stuff right then and there. And I'm not going to do is people that have these fake ass fucking followings. And I do have the proof of that. I'm not going to give you shout outs too. I don't care if your videos are getting 100,000 views or whatever, because that could be faked easily. There are websites, there are channels dedicated to getting views and exploiting the YouTube algorithm. In 2019, brother, the gloves are off for you guys that like to talk this shit behind the scenes. I'm going to have the gloves off next year, and I hope you're ready for the gloves off at McCree. Mike Tyson, goddamn. Mike Tyson Punch Out, goddamn. Another bad reference to even use in the video, but I'm just saying. You're going to see like a boxer Little Mac version of me as an avatar or something, because the gloves going to be off. No gloves. Straight up. And I'm joking, but I'm not joking. I'm dead ass serious. I think a lot of people get the wrong idea about me. Yes, I am goofy. I do enjoy the dynamic of making people laugh as well as making a fool of myself, but I do not like being played as a fool for things that I'm not doing foolishly on purpose. That's real. I just think the reality of it is that the fake shit has got to be addressed by you guys first, though, because I'm not going to sit here and give people in the limelight that I've grinded really hard. For the stuff that I have done. And for a lot of you guys that have supported me from day one, I really do appreciate that. I just want to make sure that you know that. But the people that have shit to say, like, oh, well, you shouldn't be doing this with such and such or this company or blah, blah, blah. You don't deserve this and all that. Bruh, I deserve everything that I have and then some. But I'm willing to work for it. And I'm very pleased, but I'm not satisfied with what I got right now. I am going to succeed because I am going to put my best foot forward. Even if I'm not doing videos every day, I am going to be out there working hard. And if you are one of those people that don't like me, then you should be very afraid. For real. Like, you should be very afraid of what I'm capable of doing. And I don't even like warning people about that. But just know that my presence is real. And I am a thinker. I'm a free thinker. I'm not a hive thinker. I'm not going to sit there and do this cult mentality with you guys. I want you guys to like what you like, do what you do, and discover yourself, and not be like everybody damn else. Because that's the issue. That's the issue. And we had a great year for music this year. There was a lot of original content that got a lot of shine. And yeah, I respect you guys. I respect Busy Work Beats for being Busy Work Beats. Same again, Curtis King for being Curtis King. People that don't sit there and steal from other people blatantly and try to resell other people's personas. I really do like that. And, shout out to Acro Beats. And people I forget, because there's channels that are really small that I see doing a very good job of just being them. Some I can't pronounce, some I can't remember, but you are, because I talk to you on all my social media. And even if you're not going into making stuff for like tutorials or whatever, and you are being you, I really do respect that. But yeah, we don't ride out on that, man. I'm not gonna hold you guys, and I really do appreciate that. Again, don't worry about like, oh, Mr. Different, like, of course, King David, Mr. Different, like everybody I've done a podcast with, man. I really do respect you, and I'm not gonna be forced into doing podcasts with people I don't like. Sorry. You can't just disrespect me and other people on this platform and then just think that we're just going to respect you. You are going to be seen in public one day. You're going to step out. And yeah, you're going to have to explain yourself. I'm not going to give people say what I'm saying is passive aggressive. But the reality of it is, I'm not going to give people that don't deserve the shine that they're getting a platform on mine, because people actually do watch my shit, and I'm not faking my fucking views, and I'm not starting shit just to start shit so I can have something to talk about. I'm not a shit starter. I'm not a shit starter. For real. But I am going to defend myself from this point on. That's it.